Bowman here, and today I'm here creating a new layout. The layout that I'm creating is using this cut file, which is from the Paige Evans cut file designs, and I'm using the stunning Simple and Sweet collection by Pinkfresh Studio. So I've gathered together some papers which I want to back the cut files, and then I have some of the embellishments to my side as well. And what I love is the quotes like darling you're beautiful, some of these little words here, lots of these quotes and icons within this collection will work perfectly. And I've printed this gorgeous 3x4 photo of my princess, and I'm going to pop it under the A because that's sort of one of the areas where I think I'll put it under the B, either the A or the B, where I'll get the most viewing of her picture. And then I'm going to embellish and work the rest of the page. I'm going to be creating an 8.5 by 11 layout for this one, and I sized the cut file so that it fits the majority of the page, but so that I can maybe border the layout as well with the pattern paper at the end, or a plain cardstock if I choose. So I'm going to get creating and show you what we come up with. So I began this layout by getting my photo placement organized, and as I was doing the intro to this video, in my mind when I was cutting this cut file out, I had my heart set on the A, but when I was doing the intro and I realized that the B would be a perfect spot as well for the photo, I changed my mind automatically. So I have adhered my photo with a liquid adhesive in my fine line bottle to the inner shape of the letter B. And now, just to create each of the backing pieces, I'm just tracing around the negative inside of each of those letters onto the pattern paper. So I'm doing it pattern way up and then just trimming slightly inside of that trace line so that then I won't have too much hanging over the edge that I need to trim off afterwards. So I do this for each of the letters, and it does take a little while, but what I try to make sure that I do is I get an even spread of the colors that I'm choosing to use. So on this layout, I'm sticking to sort of the pink, the blue that you can see in the clip there, pops of the yellow from the lemon pattern paper, and that's pretty much the colors that I stick to. So I try not to have the colors, say a blue one like on this A, and then I wouldn't put another blue piece on the I because it would be too close together. So I try and vary the placement of them and get those organized. Then I decided, as you can see, I backed the cut file off camera just so that you weren't sitting and watching me do that. And I decided that I really loved that soft blue, it's like a powder blue background or pattern paper piece, and I thought that it was quite a busy pattern paper in terms of all of the frames on it, but I did really love the softness of that paper, so I decided to back my whole layout on that. So I've got the blue in the 8.5 by 11, and then I slightly trim the white cardstock down by about 3/4 of an inch on either edge, so the two sides, and that sort of gives me the perfect amount of border and matting around my layout. My next step is to start embellishing the page. So I've pulled out the Simple and Sweet chipboard stickers, and I'm just going through and finding things that I can cluster and layer to create 3 main embellishment areas to draw your attention. So I was going to, and I really like the way that looks now when I see it there, I was going to place some embellishments there where the U is, but I felt like then I was maybe being a little bit too busy with my embellishing for what I normally would like to do, or what makes my eyes happy, I guess. So I've decided and moved some bits and pieces around to up near the photo. Looking at it now, I think I wish I had have left it where it was. But anyway, it's done and finished, and I am happy with the final result. So I'm going through all of the ephemera pieces and I'm layering. So I'm grabbing the lemons because they coordinate with the colours that I've chosen, and the lemon segments and some ice creams and some little cute pink drinks. And because I'm using it as a bit of a layer, but also it's a sweet cute page of my daughter, so I think I can get away with it. But I'm sort of just, because when I build an embellishment cluster, I like to see how embellishments fit within each other. So down in that bottom right corner there is a round tag ephemera piece, and then on top of that is the lemon chipboard piece, and then on top of that is the drink, the pink drink, and then on top of that is some chipboard words. So there is a huge variety of embellishments that are sort of in that one little cluster. As you can see, I'm adhering them down there. So it doesn't necessarily look like there's a lemon or whatever. It doesn't draw a huge focus away, or doesn't make you sort of think, oh, what's that on the page for, because of how it's layered and embellished together. So some smaller embellishments that I use are these cute little die cut flowers in the ephemera pack as well. So I've adhered the blue one just to the side of my embellishment cluster. One of my sort of finishing touches on layouts is smaller embellishments. Things like those smaller pieces like the florals really capture my attention when I'm sifting through ephemera packs, because they're those perfect little finishing touches. Same with enamel dots, can't go past those with adding those small little details to help give my clusters a bit more of something special when I'm working. So I found the epoxy little circle sticker there fit perfectly within a die cut piece, so I had to add that to that top area near my photo. I'm adding my finishing touches of enamel, and then that pretty much leaves this layout complete. So I'm giving you some close-up images to finish, as well as an overall layout image. Thank you so much for watching. I am busy recording and voiceovering lots of process videos, so I'll see you soon.